What's up, gang? This is our first episode non-live. So, hello, everybody. It's kind of weird not doing it live, I feel like. You know what I mean? Because everything's like sort of censored, if you get what I mean, Tom. Do you get what I mean?
Yep, I think it's okay. It's just words, not we can still speak our mind, but I think this is really fun. We don't have a time pressure now, which is going to be nice. We
can talk whatever we can
yap
say
for
whatever
2
we want to
hours.
say. We can say whatever we want to say. I'm trying to.
I don't feel like we were restricted at all, but I think now we have a.
Yeah, I think it was just curse words, pretty much.
No, I think it was fine, but I think now that we don't have any time constriction, I'm really excited just
kind of chill
to have an episode that's 30 minutes if we think we got 30 minutes worth of content, or if we got 90 minutes. I'm really excited that
exactly
we can speak for
just
90 minutes about a topic if we feel so inclined.
And then what I was going to say is, because this is like a new format kind of, so we're testing it, we're seeing if it works or not. It's more of like if you call it like just riffing, pretty much. We don't have an outline.
We're just going to yap.
We're just going to yap. So if you like the other format better, let us know in the comments. If you like that more, I'll have it in the description. If you haven't read the description is going to say, today we're going to try something a little different, which is this. So I don't know if you were aware, Tom, but yesterday was my birthday.
Yes, I was going to do a happy birthday on the. I guess I was thinking it would be live, but it's not live. But I was going to say happy birthday and sing a little happy birthday song on pod.
Bless you, bro. Thank you very much. Well,
I'll still do that, but please.
Thank you.
Talk your stuff.
I was going to say, because my mom took me out for brunch, and I said I met a celebrity, and Tom's been waiting for this, so I told him I'll say it on the podcast, so I want to see his reaction. So can you, first of all, they're filming in Toronto right now, his crew. They're filming a show on Amazon Prime.
So Amazon show Prime?
Yeah. Any guesses so far?
Oh, man. My TV is not up to date. I don't think The Boys is filming, so it's not The Boys.
No, they are, actually.
Oh, is it The Boys?
Yeah.
Okay, so you met... what's his name?
One of the lower class. One of the lower key.
The Deep?
No, I didn't meet the Deep. I would have loved to have met the Deep.
Who'd you meet?
I met Mother's Milk.
Oh my God! Yeah, I do know who that is.
Yeah. So it's LAZ ALONSO. He's super chill guy, by the way. Super chill guy. I didn't want to take a picture with him because I felt like we were in a restaurant, and he kind of wanted to be like low key. So he had like a cap on. By the way, he's super low key, which is kind of interesting to see, because he wasn't eating in he wasn't ordering takeout. Super genuine, super down to earth. It wasn't ordering like takeout at his hotel room or anything like that. But he sort of had like a hoodie on, not even like an expensive hoodie.
Was he doing the Marvel, you know how in Marvel movies when they want to try to fit in, they wear like the baseball cap and like the shades and
he wore a baseball cap.
Yeah, he's doing the Marvel look.
Baseball cap, sweater. He did have a Gucci sachet, so I think that's the most expensive thing on him, I think. But fair enough, he's a celebrity, he can wear that. And actually, I'm not the one who spoke to him. He didn't speak to us. His party, the guy sitting in front of him, he was like, he's actually a really funny guy. His name is Punjabi MC. I looked him up on Instagram, but he's like not that famous. He's got like 2,000 followers, nothing crazy. I think he just knows LAZ, just in person as a friend, and he's not in the industry or anything like that. Maybe he might be, but not very famous. And my mom had like a ring counter, like a religious ring counter on her finger, and me and my mom were talking. Like, I told her, oh man, LAZ ALONSO just sat next to us. She's like, really? And I think in I don't know why, but like restaurants here, they don't give you any privacy. Like downtown Toronto, like I could be eating here, and then like right where you're seated, there's like another table. So he was sitting like right in front of us there, like literally over there on the table. So let me cut to camera 5. So like right over there, and I'm sitting here. So, but it was really cool, honestly. So he sat there, and this guy Punjabi MC, he pointed out, my mother's like, what's that you got on your finger, and she was talking about a counter, and then he jumped in. So I was like, oh yo, like
did I miss it? What restaurant is this?
This is actually 11U. Let me pull it up on here. It's a really good restaurant. It's a brunch place. It's actually, I think it's a pretty expensive place, online, but because my mom invited me. Sorry, it's at the well. You know where the well is?
Yep.
Let me show you guys the menu here. So this is a super cool place, but they got like, let me see if I can pull up their menu. Does it let you? I guess you can kind of see. Let me just pull up their menu. I had a casserole. which was really cool. L'Avenue Restaurant. Is it? Yeah, it's this one. Let me show you guys. All right, so this is the stuff right here. So English menu. I think it's a French place as well. So that's why it's called L'Avenue. And I had a Bobby Does Dallas. That's what I had.
Dallas.
I had a Bobby Does Dallas. Here it is. They have some really good stuff. So this is what I had. This stuff right here, which is like a cassolette made with 3 scrambled organic eggs mixed with melted cheddar cheese, AAA ribeye steak, homemade barbecue sauce, sautéed mushrooms and onions, served with L'Avenue breakfast potatoes with a choice of white baguette, multigrain bread.
Do you know what I had last night for dinner?
What'd you do? What'd you have?
My parents came out to Toronto, and
cool.
I was with one of my mom's good friends, and my great aunt and uncle. We went to an Italian restaurant. I'm blanking on the name now, but I had
Toroni?
not Tironi's.
Trattoria Nervosa?
No, it was quite east of here. It was west. Sorry, excuse me, west.
Never eat shredded meat. West
that way.
West. So like
no, that
Oakville, Mississauga area. Like west is Mississauga.
Going that way, but still in Toronto.
Still in Toronto. So like Etobicoke area.
No, like around like High Park, like up from High Park. So like still very much
It's
Toronto.
kind of crazy you don't remember the name, and I want to go eat there now.
Actually, I took a photo of the pizza box because my mom had pizza and she left it for me.
Okay, so look that up.
Yeah.
No, but this guy
Nado.
could.
Oh
shoot.
I forgot I was still connected to my power cord.
Okay.
What camera am I pointing at? There you go. Nope.
No,
that's
that
not
one. That one.
Okay.
Get the
I can
focus.
see that. People see that?
Oh, Nado.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had a gnocchi, not gnocchi, gnocchi.
Brother, I think everybody around the world calls it gnocchis except for the United States and Canada. So
Yes, I know, but this is a podcast in Canada.
Yeah.
So,
I guess.
but it was beautiful. It was white truffle,
Nice.
mushrooms, and corn, and slightly toasted.
I
Very good.
love that stuff. Like they toasted it before they boiled it, kind of thing.
No. So gnocchi is potato.
It's potato, yeah.
Yeah, but so they toasted.
Oh,
I
they
guess
posted-
seared. I should say seared.
So they seared the potato. Yeah.
Boiled it, then seared it, so you have a crisp outside and a fluffy inside.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you
Great.
mean. That's cool.
I didn't get any photos of it because I just kind of and
Yeah,
I
I
started
don't know.
eating it.
Sometimes you just eat it. I didn't get
Yeah.
it. I guess my mom took a photo.
I'm not a big photo taking guy with food.
Food, really?
Yeah, no. I like to enjoy the meal.
I'm a big photo taking guy when I'm in the photo. Like if I'm in the photo, like hold on. I think my mom sent me a few pictures.
But normally I'm the kind of guy who just wants to eat the food. Like I don't want to be like the obnoxious. Like I feel obnoxious if I'm like like
Taking the
camera
photo?
eats before me.
Yeah, this was the casserole. Let me pull up. So that's me.
Well, more importantly, there's YEHIA.
Yeah, exactly. and right on
Right
my
in center.
right. Right on my right. I don't know if there's a picture. There's no picture that I have that reveals sort of where LAZ is or Mother's Milk. But anyways, so we were sitting there, and then this guy asks my mom about the ring, and so he kind of so Laz jumps in. They say like, "Wow, oh my God, that's so cool." And then I look at Laz and I go, "Yo, how's season 5 coming along?" He goes, "Yo, yeah, it's pretty good. It's cold and it's wet."
That's Toronto right now.
That's Toronto right now. So I told my friend, I asked about, he's like, they're halfway done. It's season 5. It's cold and it's wet. So my friend goes, "Oh, so season 5 is gonna be in the water." I'm like, I don't think that's what he meant. Like,
No, I think he meant.
I think he meant
the
Toronto.
filming locations.
Yeah.
I think he meant Toronto is cold and wet.
Yeah,
Which it has been.
It has been.
We had that one day of really nice sunshine, and then it got kind of
gloomy
cold
and
crappy.
cold. Yeah. But hopefully, I think it can't remain like that all year. But climate change, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of.
But it's also just this is spring. This is kind of what spring weather is, right?
I guess so. Yeah. Exactly. But last spring it got warmer faster. So
Yeah, but that's nature for you.
nature.
Not beholden to our wishes and whims.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is gonna be very spontaneous, but I'd like to do this. Yeah, can you cut to me? Oh, you are cut to me.
I am
Perfect.
cut to you. Oh my God, he's gonna do it.
What, is he gonna play? No, why is it not playing? Oh, there's connected to my earbuds. There we go. That's why.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. One second.
Okay.
This is why it's great we're not live. It's not. Who's this?
Bob Dylan.
It's the Beatles.
Oh, really? I thought it was I thought it was Bob Dylan. It sounds
Nope.
like him.
No, that's
No.
no, that's not. But here, I'm playing all the birthday songs I know. Or not all of them, some of them.
Most of them.
Celebrated YEHIA.
I like this. It's cool.
What are the birthday songs do I have?
Yeah, and I got a haircut too.
I know.
I got a taper. Look at my camera. Look at camera 5. Ooh, look at that taper. Thank you. Hold on.
Well, anyways, happy belated late birthday.
Thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate that. That was nice. That's always nice. So yeah, I met Laz on my birthday. Super cool guy. I didn't want to ask him for a picture, like I said, but we had a nice conversation, and he fell for.
What matters more is the conversation.
Yeah, yeah. And then we fell.
You'll remember that forever.
Well, I'll remember it.
You might not, but
Yeah,
you
he
will.
probably
You will.
won't. Yeah, he probably won't. He's probably had those millions of times. But what's funny is like you know when you like wish someone luck, and he says like you too, and then it's like you don't need to say that. So as I get up, because we ate before them, so I got up and I was like, "Yo, Laz, have a good meal." I was like, "Have a good meal, guys." Looked at the table, and he goes, "You too, my brother." I started getting up to leave, so that's pretty funny.
I hope you enjoyed the meal.
Exactly. So super chill guy, Laz Alonso. Shout out. I was gonna invite him on the podcast actually, but I didn't. That would have been funny. Can you imagine like Laz sitting right there? That'd been cool. But I don't know.
Take a break from the rainy weather and come to the RCC on radio.
Come to the RCC. But yeah, I think a lot of them are here. I think speaking of the boys, like I think most of them are still here. I think Jack Quaid is doing press for something else along with Aaron Moriarty. And then
Hey, that's the villain from Sherlock Holmes.
that is, but not Aaron.
No.
Just, Professor Harry. I don't
Professor
know.
Moriarty, something like that.
Oh, let me look it
I
up.
was just reading the Sherlock Holmes book, short stories. I should know this. Oh my.
But
Jim Moriarty, I think I'm pretty sure it's
yeah,
Jim.
something like that. It's James Moriarty.
Oh,
You're
James.
Right.
Damn.
Moriarty. Jim. Well, Jim, I guess works too, right?
Jim James.
Jim James works, but we sort of we had a groove, me and Laz. So and then yeah, that was it. But let's get into like the film side of it.
Yeah, we just covered some TV and food, but let's get into the
Yeah,
meat of
we
the
covered
episode.
TV and food.
Film.
So Tom, what did you see this week that was like? What is this?
Well, last week I saw a couple things. I'll break it down into two areas. I watched some World War II movies.
You did.
I watched 3 World War II movies, and then I watched 3 Steve McQueen, the actor Steve McQueen, not the
Not the director.
Yeah,
He's like the more famous one anyway.
the actor.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm not sure actually. I don't know.
Really? I don't think so, man. I think fame in
think-
terms of actors is way higher than.
I mean I would agree with you, but I think if you're not a movie-going person, you'd be more likely to know Shame and 12 Years a Slave than you would know.
If you're not a movie-going person.
Yeah, if you're not like a big movie, like I feel like, I don't know, like the Thomas Crown Affair and all those kind of movies, like The Great Escape. I don't know if you would know those if you weren't a big film person.
I think you'd know them if you knew Steve McQueen growing up.
But who our age is gonna know Steve McQueen growing up?
I'm not talking about our age. I'm talking about in general.
I don't know. I feel like they're both famous. But anyways, so World War II
Change
movies.
the
I saw
camera.
Beat the Devil from '53.
Beat the Devil.
Beat the Devil from John Huston.
John. Oh, I know that guy. He's in Chinatown as a grandfather.
Yeah, but he's actually a director. And a writer.
Yeah, he's a director and a writer. He just acted. In this.
I thought the story beats were great. I think I'm not normally for remaking movies, but I think this would be a great remake because I think there's so much
Beat
good.
for the Devil.
Beat the Devil, yeah.
Beat the Devil.
I think there's so much here that could be good, but I really don't feel like.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
that's
Maybe
what
I didn't gel with the tone, but it didn't really connect with me. But I was.
It needs to be remade, like kind of.
I was clocking. Well, I don't need to be, but I think it would be. I think with Hollywood remaking so many things, I think this would be an interesting one to remake.
Do you think this one? Would you give it like on Letterboxd out of 5?
I mean, not that reviews mean anything, especially not mine, but I gave it a 3 because I really liked the concept and I was clocking all the beats. Like I saw what was happening. I'm like, this is really interesting,
Yeah.
but I'm not connecting with it. So I think another director, if they took the same kind of story, I won't spoil what it's about, but it's about con artists trying to get somewhere. And,
Yeah. Okay.
And I really like. I was like, this is all really interesting stuff. Like there's a climax on a boat or a pre-climax on a boat, and I think it's really
like a
cool.
thriller or.
It's like a thriller comedy, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just that the '50s comedy isn't playing to me because normally I like some like it hot.
Over time.
Oh, comedy is the most thing that it is the thing that
changes. I guess changes the most over time.
it's the thing that is the hardest to age well because comedy. So much of comedy is what is rooted and
Pop
funny
culture.
in the time.
Yeah.
Like what comedy right now is brain rot, right? And
I guess
is people in 20 years they're not going to understand what the brain rot is. They're just going to think it's stupid, right?
yeah, they're not gonna know.
No, I'm not saying that in 1950s there was brain rot, but what I'm saying is, I think a lot of the jokes were playing to the time, and they're just I don't know. I didn't get it. Like I wasn't like that's not something that I'm totally familiar with. But I thought I really liked parts of it, but I didn't think it worked cohesively. I think it'd be a really cool thing to remake. Should I go through the rest, all of them, or do we? I'll do one. You do one.
Yeah, no, I can do one, but I just wanted to talk about this one for a little bit longer.
Sure, do it.
Because it has Humphrey Bogart, so I think it has.
Peter Lorre is great. There's a lot of like I love Peter Lorre. There's a lot of like this.
He's
this
an
movie,
M too, yeah. He's an M, right? That sound film from.
Yeah, he's on a lot of good stuff. Like there's so many great things in it. I just don't think it comes together.
But you like the concept, like you like the
love
idea.
the concept.
You like the idea that they made a thing like this.
I
like
love
you're happy
that.
this exists, is what you mean.
I'm really happy this exists.
Yeah,
I think
there's a lot of films out there like that I feel like are happy that exist, but I'm not a fan of them. I kind of feel like what's a good film that like I feel like I'm happy it exists, but I'm not a fan of. I guess there's a lot of films like that. What's another film? You have that's
Ocean's
like
11, the '60s version with Frank Sinatra.
Exactly.
Like, I'm happy that exists.
What has Frank Sinatra in it?
Frank Sinatra is Ocean. It's Danny Ocean.
Really? I didn't know that. Like the Minecraft movie. I saw that.
You're happy that exists?
I'm happy that exists.
Why are you happy it exists?
Chicken jockey. But it's
that brings you joy.
I mean, here, let me tell you this. The Minecraft movie, to me, was just an experience. It was an experience of a lifetime. Definitely worth going. I don't know if you agree with this, but I saw it in like a weird format. Can you guess what format it is? I'm always asking you.
You didn't see 40X, did you?
No, not the Minecraft movie. But I did pay.
Did you pirate it?
No. I did pay like $25 for it in the theaters.
What did you see, like IMAX?
No, I saw it in Screen X.
What did that add to the full? Like,
it was really
CGI
nice,
movie?
actually. I'd go see movies in Screen X more often now that I've seen this one because this was a bad film and it was really immersive.
You got immersed in the badness, eh?
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't know this.
What are the
Are you a fan of Screen X?
What did the Screen X add to it for you?
It's like a 360 panoramic view, so it's.
I know, but like, did that immerse you in the world of Minecraft? Like,
yeah, like it felt like I was in like a Minecraft world, which is I didn't play that much Minecraft as a kid.
Big Minecraft guy here.
Really?
Love Minecraft.
Okay, so then you probably would like this.
Yeah, that's why I'm not seeing this movie because I don't want to. Like, I like Minecraft, and I don't want this to like destroy my perception of Minecraft.
Well, it's not going to destroy your perception of Minecraft, bro. But for those of you who don't know what Screen X is, I'm about to cut to it right now. So they play the movie on like this screen, and then from every once in a while when you're in the Minecraft world, they like play the rest of the Minecraft world around you.
Can I tell you what I don't like about this? No, you finish your thing first, and I'll.
No,
talk
so they
about
don't have it running like throughout the whole movie, but throughout specific scenes.
It's like IMAX, right? Some things are filmed in IMAX, and you'll get the IMAX for certain action scenes. But most of the movie isn't filmed in IMAX, isn't filmed in Screen X.
No, but it's not filmed in Screen X. This is like a 40X thing. It's made by theaters. It's made by a separate company.
But like, you know what I mean? It's like
different. I feel like
no, but it's like IMAX where like in No Time to Die, the action scenes are filmed in IMAX, and then you'll get the wider screen for the IMAX, and then it'll go back to a talkie scene, and it'll come back down. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, it comes in and out the Screen X.
Yeah, but I feel like IMAX is different still because IMAX is the most credible one.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't mean the quality. I just mean the you clock it coming in and clock coming out.
Right. But I feel like they do film the whole movie in IMAX though, right?
Some, not all.
Really? They don't like Doom Part 2 or Doom Part 2 was filmed for IMAX, right?
Yeah,
Or-
but I mean, No Time to Die was filmed for IMAX and it had action scenes in IMAX. But like, whenever it's James Bond talking to M,
That was in the IMAX?
no,
Well,
it's
they
too
just
expensive.
Oh, really?
It's too expensive.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Well,
so,
is it cool or is it I don't
cheating?
really
Is it cool or is it cheating? Yeah.
Well, no, not cheating. I don't know. First of all, with ScreenX and IMAX, I'll give you my take. Nothing essential can be in ScreenX or in IMAX because they know most people are not going to see it in that format, so they cannot have any
Risk money. Like money.
No, they just can't have any details they can't have any important details that are vital to the film in these formats because IMAX adds whatever to the top and to the bottom, right?
Like the aspect ratio?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like I'm blanking on the technical terms, but like
4:3?
whatever. It widens the screen, right? But you can't have anything important there because most of your
it's in the center of the frame.
When you're streaming things, you're not streaming in IMAX. You're streaming in the normal.
Oh, I saw a video about this. Yeah, it's like
So what I'm saying is like you can't you can't have
James Bond
something important right here on the
Yeah.
screen because. No one's going to see that. It'll be like this for most people. Only
Because-
paying audience will have this.
for the IMAX. Yeah.
Well, same with ScreenX. Like you can't have anything important going on the side. Like I watch Bullet Train in ScreenX. I don't know
really?
why. Like it was like once every 10 minutes they'd have like when the train went by they would
they'd
show the
have
train. But like I didn't really.
Well, that's what I mean. But it's different still. I feel like because it's filmed in IMAX. It's not filmed in. ScreenX.
Oh, of course, I know. But I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying is like, yeah, I'm sure it immerses you more. But I'm just saying, a filmmaker is limited.
Buy it. No,
A
I
filmmaker
saw.
is,
I saw
you
like a
still have
video.
to shoot things like you're shooting
regular
here, even if you have this much.
or this much.
Yeah, because this is what 95% of the
So
audience,
the audience
is.
will see. Yeah.
and-
After on streaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't. Yeah.
And same when you put it on Blu-ray. I might be wrong on this, but from my idea of it, if you put it out on Blu-ray, right, and
Yeah.
you have whatever the IMAX cut on the Blu-ray, if most people's TV screens can't support that, you still can't see it, right? So you have to be able to make the movie accessible to the lowest common denominator.
Yeah, no, I saw a video on YouTube one time talking about how Christopher Nolan does his stuff, and it talked about the whole like what you're talking about now. I want to see if I can find the video. Because back in the day they did pan and scan, and the most butchered version of pan and scan was 2001: A Space Odyssey, because it was shot in anamorphic, right?
Yeah, widescreen and
Widescreen, and then when they put it on like the box TVs, the
Well,
box
you
set
put
TVs,
anything on those TVs. Those TVs are meant to show TV, and TV at that time was not a cinematic endeavor. Your TV was filming people in studios talking over coffee, right?
Yeah,
What's the point in having a widescreen for that? So things like movies, which you want to have the widescreen, when they were put on TV, you just had to cut off half the frame on each side. And like, how are you supposed to experience 2001 like that? Like it's not comfortable.
It's not comfortable, and
Comparable,
it
yeah.
bothers a lot of like filmmakers now. And
Well, imagine
before.
your film, YEHIA, where
this is the video that talks about it.
yeah, imagine your film where like you have whatever something like not necessary, but like you spent time over this framing where you have this red car in the corner of the screen because that
To create
complements
depth or
that
whatever,
complements
yeah.
the blue sky and the yellow whatever, right?
Yeah,
and you're trying to do
just as a nice
but then
frame, just a nice
that
painting.
gets,
Yeah,
that gets cut
yeah,
off,
sorry.
and you're like, well, what the hell?
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's cropping's a big part of just like filmmaking in general. But I feel like ScreenX was a fun experience. Like, would you go see a film in ScreenX again?
Never again, I don't think.
Never again. Like never. I wouldn't pay. I gotta tell you this. I wouldn't pay $25 for sure. But then again, I wouldn't pay $25 for IMAX either.
I would pay $25 for IMAX,
I don't
but it
think
would
so,
have to be a
man.
movie that was like, I don't know, like really meant for it. Like there's
Like
a whole bunch of
Oppenheimer.
post jobs where like they're like, we want to make more money, so we're gonna say this is like meant to be seen in IMAX. But like, I'll go see a James Cameron movie. I'll see a Christopher Nolan movie in IMAX. I'm not seeing a Luca Guadagnino film in IMAX because I don't think like, you know what I mean.
Well, they're intimate films, so it doesn't need an IMAX.
From maybe Luca's a bad example, but like I'm trying to think of a really like a smaller filmmaker coming out today? I
Um,
don't know why I'm blanking. Whenever I get in the pod, I find my mind blanks.
Hold on, who's an up and coming film? We can talk about them as well. I mean,
But my point being,
oh, excuse me.
I'm only gonna
Banana.
I'll see a David Fincher film in IMAX because I think he's gonna use IMAX to its fullest.
Well, he knows how to use it. I think it's
Exactly.
better to use like for like 50-year-old people who are like 50 in their 50s. They've done filmmaking for a
It's
while.
got for me. It's got nothing to do with age. It's just
I think they've
how
got
they-
more
how-
experience. Like people who are older.
yeah. But I mean, David Fincher, when he was making Seven and Fight Club, he had lots of experience. He wasn't very old.
Oh yeah, sure. But it's experience. I mean,
Experience, not age.
Yeah,
Yes,
experience, not
perfect.
age, yeah.
Yep, sure.
yeah. So, but I mean, I was kind of impressed by ScreenX technology. I thought it was really cool. My friends were all really dumbfounded by it. I think I booked the tickets, and I was between. I mean, I don't think we should have seen it in IMAX.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was cool seeing when I watched Bullet Train. It was cool seeing like the train or whatever going the whole way. But like, I don't know.
Spam's calling me.
It didn't add anything to the story, and it wasn't something that the director intended, right? He showed a wide shot on the main screen to show you the full of the train anyway. So like, I don't need to see
The
that
thing goes by you.
because like, if you wanted me to see the whole screen, the whole train, like it would be like a close up shot where like half the train is half the frame, and then it would be someone like on top of the train, right?
Yeah.
And it would like show the rest of the train going on the other two screens. It's
Yeah.
like, cool. But if he wanted to show me the whole train, he'd give me a wide shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna talk about how. Oh shoot! What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, was it you who told me this? I think you might have told me this about your friend who went and saw Avatar: The Way of Water in 40x. Was it you who told me that?
Maybe not me.
No, but anyway.
about it.
Well, this guy. Well, I forget. Sorry for forgetting you, but maybe it's Matthias' friend. I can't remember. But someone's friend went and saw Avatar: The Way of Water in 40x, and he says it like it was such a bad movie from 40x because every 2 seconds when they jump in the water, it would just spray them with water.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't. It's not like a immersive.
Look,
It's just so annoying.
40x is not James Cameron telling
It's
people
40x.
when to spray you with water. That's the theater company or the 40x
It's
company
a 40x company. Yeah.
putting their take on James Cameron movie. If James Cameron said, "This is when I want you to get splashed by water," I might be more interested in it because then it's the filmmaker
Yeah.
doing it. Like, this is when I want you to get for the shake to. But
Yeah.
it's like I make a movie and then you like do the thing. Like, it's my movie.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think as well, like with the whole like new cinematic form, like ScreenX, 40x, IMAX. I don't think
Most of those are to make money on films.
Exactly.
Because the total amount of people going to see movies is less. So to compensate that,
they create just
normal movie tickets are cost more money, and then they're inventing all this ScreenX, 40, all these things because there's new technology, but also to boost ticket prices so that you get
They can sell
two
more.
ticket prices for the price of one. Like, one person pays for 40x, and you're getting 1.5, 2 times the money.
The money for
So
one
that
ticket. Yeah.
The box office is
Slightly
staying afloat,
more,
even
yeah.
though I don't know the numbers, but whatever. Less
Yeah.
people are watching.
Yeah. Well, also I think that, I don't think you mentioned that, if James Cameron said like this is when you get sprayed, then be more interested. I don't think they should be because if they allow that, there are going to be so many formats. They're going to have 40x, they're going to have 5DX, they're going to have 60x. They're going to invent more.
60x. Wait, but you know what the 4 is in 40x, right?
Like fourth dimension.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we going to the 6th dimension?
I don't know, bro. They're gonna find a way to do it. They're gonna be like, you're gonna go into like the.
Yeah, they're gonna have like the black holes and like it'll like go to your arm and then they'll like have someone like when someone like holds someone's arm
Yeah,
and
they
they'll be
just
like
actually touch you. Yeah,
yeah. When somebody gets stabbed, they'll actually stab you.
that'd be crazy.
In
That'd be
full
crazy.
immersion.
That'd be
When someone's drowning underwater, they
drown you. That'd be 60x. What'd be 5D then?
If
that was-
James Cameron said that's the way to experience Avatar, I would do it. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it.
I would not. I think James Cameron has. I think filmmakers have an ego. All of them do.
Of course they do.
And sometimes
Humans have egos.
Yeah, but I
Part
feel
of
like
us.
when you're like Some jobs they just have like bigger egos than other jobs.
You're the film director. You direct. You manage everything. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're gonna have
James Cameron thinks he's the best guy in the world.
I don't know about that.
He's not wrong.
I think he knows he's
best filmmaker. I think he thinks he's one of the best filmmakers, and I think he is.
I think he is one of the best filmmakers in the whole world, and it's just like.
He gets whatever he wants. So why wouldn't he think he's the best?
Exactly. I mean, how long has he been working on Avatar?
Like, he's had
so much money,
had like
$2 billion,
10 plus years to work on these Avatar sequels, and no one's told him no. Or maybe people have, but he still got it.
I've heard
so
that.
So it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you think you're the best motherfucker in the world? Like, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean,
no one, Denis Villeneuve can't do that.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. But James Cameron can. So he's like, yeah, fuck you, I'm the best.
I think it's because of the first Avatar and Titanic. To be fair,
he's made.
So much money for
they're
cinemas.
Still the top 2, right? They're still the top 2.
They're in top 5, definitely. I can look it up right now while you're talking.
I'm pretty sure they're 1 and 3 or 1 and 2 for the most box office ever. And I think Endgame may be second, so it might be 1 and 3.
Well, I think Avatar: Way of Water and the original Avatar as well is like.
Way of Water is up there, but it's not in the top 5. I don't think.
No, Way of Water is on the top 5.
Okay, I know. Avatar's 1.
I gotta check.
Endgame is 2. Titanic is 3.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
This is for you guys. So Avatar is 1, Endgame's 2, Avatar: The Way of Water is 3, Titanic is 4.
Yeah. So this guy is the fucking best. Money doesn't create good. Is. I'm not saying that, but like this guy is the fucking best in the world. He can say it.
For producers, I mean, like that's why they give him the money, because he makes money back. But I've heard that Way of Water didn't break even because they lied about the budget. They said it was $400 million. And
what's interesting about that is part of the budget for Way of Water was filming the next couple, so it's wonky, right? Because they filmed a lot of this movie coming out this year.
That's crazy, guys.
And the one after that, when they were filming Way of Water. So like, I don't know like how you determine what the budget for each of them is, because they're not all filmed together, but some of the stuff was filmed already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna gross that much because the quality kind of dipped. I feel like some people enjoyed it. December 19th. Oh, it's coming out this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? It's Avatar: Fire and Ash, December 19th, 2025. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure if it's going to be up there. I think it probably is. It'll be surprising.
I know, but it's not about the story. It's about the immersion. It's just about living in that world.
Oh my God, I spit all over the mic.
It's just about living in that world. And that's... I don't go to those movies to have great storytelling. They're all just...
Well, whatever. I think who said it was Pocahontas? I forget who it was. It was Joe Diaz, but he said it's just Pocahontas with blue people. Who said that?
It's so many things.
Who said that? I can't remember.
The first movie is like every movie. It's like ChatGPT put every movie into a thing and spit out that. It's the most generic thing ever. But that doesn't matter, because what was revolutionary about it was
the
being
CGI
immersed,
and stuff.
Being immersed in that world. No one had been able to credibly immerse you in a world like that.
Yeah. For sure. I think I gave it a 4-star.
People are still clamoring for that. So people will come, even if the story is bad, it'll make a shit ton of money because people want to relive that. And you can relive Avatar on Disney Plus, but it's not the same thing as reliving it in a theater.
For sure.
So they're gonna want to relive it with the new movie in theater.
I'm guessing they're gonna they do so many useless re-releases for it as well.
Here's an interesting thing that just came to mind. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. The special effects boost from Avatar 1 to Way of Water.
It's not that much.
It was a lot.
But people didn't notice it.
No, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, but here's my point. So from 2006 then 2009.
2009 to 2022.
Yeah. So
right?
there's a big gap. No, here, but look, yeah. So 2009 to 2022.
I just checked.
Big gap, right?
Yeah.
In special effects.
Mm-hmm.
2022 to 2025, the gap's not as big. So what I'm thinking, right, is people were like, wow, we all thought Avatar was the best like CGI could ever be, right? And then 2022 comes around and it's like James Cameron's like, I got whatever. I got
mocap underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what's going to be, I don't think he could do that same level.
Jump.
Yeah, I don't think he can do the same jump with a new one. You know, maybe he'll pull it out of the bag and he'll do it.
I think
wouldn't
you're
put it
right.
past him.
I think you're right. But I also think that the jump from the original one to the second one, on screen it's not that big of a jump.
It is. It really
isn't, man. It really isn't. It's just the underwater stuff.
No. They're more expressive. They look better. They're better quality. They move better. The expression is there, man.
I think the
expression is much better.
The best jump was for the original one.
Oh, of course.
From like nothing to
Dude,
that
from Jar Jar Binks to Avatar, is a bigger jump.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
about Jar Jar Binks, but
I think the original Avatar is a better story, but I will. If we just had these two movies, forget about the sequel, forget about the new ones. Mm-hmm. I would watch Way of Water 100 times more than I would watch. I would never watch Avatar again because I prefer the original too for story, but I don't come to Avatar for story, right? And Avatar 2, Way of Water, is just so much better with the world immersion because of the time jump. You know what I mean? So, like, am I making sense?
I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Like,
it is. Trust me.
Dude, I really... let's pull it up on film.
Pull it up, yeah.
I really don't
The way they move, the way they talk, the way they cry.
It's subtle stuff, though. Can you agree that it's subtle stuff?
If you look at the two of them beside each other, no. You have to watch videos. You can't do screenshots. You have to see how they move and react.
Really? Okay.
Interact with each other. Yeah. It still won't capture it. You gotta like watch.
Avatar.
Put like Avatar 1 and 2 like side by side or something.
Avatar 1 and 2
comparison.
I don't know, man. It just
one of the search things was explained. What do you have to explain about Avatar? Yeah, there we go.
That's film compared.
Yeah,
there it is. Okay, let's put it up for you guys. It should be connected to you guys. Yeah, you guys should be hearing this. I'm not sure if you are. It's just for the video anyway, so it doesn't matter. But the quality always sucks on you.
No, look at the close-ups. When they do close-ups, you're gonna see.
Okay.
Look at that. Do you not see the difference there?
Okay, there's minor differences, Tom.
No. When you see, it's much better, man.
It's the same.
Look at the hair.
Okay, the hair.
Look at the wind in the thing's eyes, and look at the hair, and look at the water. Look at the water.
Okay, it's mainly the water, though, right? Because that's why they made it.
No, the hair, man. It's the hair. It's all of this stuff. This is look at the way the light reflects off everything. It's so much better. And what I'm saying is they can't make that jump again. I don't think they can make that jump again.
I don't think they will, because they're making it too soon together. Like, they're releasing them back to back. That's one of the reasons. If he was releasing in 2030,
sure. Then there might be a technological jump.
Sure.
But like, dude,
I can see I see a quality difference, but I feel like the average person would not be able to deduct this.
Yeah, but like, James Cameron's not making this for the like he's making it for the average person because he wants us to make a shit ton of money. But like, he's like a nerd about this. He's making it the best he can. Like, you know what I mean?
This is an experimental film for him, I think. Honestly.
Oh yeah, this is just him fucking around and trying to like do shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm saying like the average person. Like, I spoke with some people who saw it.
When do auteur filmmakers make anything for the average person?
Definitely this one, man. Definitely this is for the average person because it's the highest.
Yeah, I mean he's making it for the average person because he wants people to make money, but he's also trying to make it the best that it can be.
For sure, for sure.
Which is not for the average person.
Well, you can say that. I guess you could say that. But I don't know. What did you give it? Like, what did you rate it? Did you like the?
They both have like three stars. Like they're not
really
they're
like
not
just 3. No, I think Avatar the first one was incredible. Like, I give it a 4-star. Like, I think it was really good.
Dude, the plot is terrible.
Pocahontas, but
dude, it's not even Pocahontas. It's that, but it's also like 50 other movies before Pocahontas that also copied. Like, Pocahontas copied another movie that copied another movie. You know
because Disney like stole stuff, right?
Yeah, but dude, everyone steals stuff. Like, it's not. I don't mean just Disney. Like, I just mean like it's just.
But Disney actually steals stuff. Like, they
of course they do.
Like,
yeah,
because you know what the Lion King is? It's like a Japanese anime. I saw the original.
Yeah,
it's called Kimba the White Lion.
Like Japanese, like westerns are just Japanese movies set in America. Like, they're just stolen. It's the same thing. Like, a few dollars more is just like Yojimbo. Like
right. The spaghetti westerns were based off. I think there was a jump.
Everything's everything's stolen. Like,
but it's not stolen at that point. Like, I think Disney, you can say outright stealing because they literally stole the actual plot of the whole thing. But
Yojimbo and $2 more is the same thing. It's a guy comes in.
It's recontextualized, which I think is a jump though, because they kept basing.
There's a jump. Of course, there's a jump.
So it's not stealing.
But the story is the same. It's a guy comes to a town. The town's getting bullied. Not bullied, but you know what I mean.
And he saves the town.
But he teaches the people
how to
protect themselves, and in doing that saves the town. It's the same thing.
Which is, this 7 Samurai as well, right?
Yeah, dude, all of those films. Like,
I guess so. Yeah, no, it definitely
I don't have a problem. Like, I mean, I
wouldn't call it stealing at that point, but I feel like
I'm personally not cheesed by it. It doesn't bother me, but I'm just saying. Like,
oh, sorry, I didn't cut to you. No, I was saying for the, like, for example, when you got
This is really fun, by the way. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, me too. Actually, this is kind of
This
this
good
is really cool. No, what I'm saying is for the stuff that Disney did, like they stole that directly from a Japanese film. They stole that directly from the Brothers Grimm. They stole that like Disney did they had a different formula going on. And speaking of Disney, have you heard about the Snow White movie come out?
Yeah, but like, are we gonna talk about that? Have you seen it?
I've not seen it. I'd like to go see it just to see what people hate it. I'd pay money to go see it. Would you pay money to go see it? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I'll pay money to go see film in theaters.
I don't know. I like movies that are like, I like seeing movies that are supposed to be bad, but like if I know I'm not gonna enjoy it, I don't want to pay money for it.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of wasted my money with the Minecraft movie.
Dude, I'm not paying money to see that, bro.
I'd rather watch that in HD cam. Have you ever watched a movie in HD cam? You know what that is?
You mean the pirated, right?
Like pirated, but it's new. Like sometimes they pirate things. Like if I looked up Avatar right now to pirate it, I'd find the 4K version, right? Yeah. But if let's say I wanted to pirate Snow White or the new Captain Avengers movie,
you're gonna have some dude sitting with a camera.
Just sitting with a camera in the thing. So I have a lot of friends who have seen movies like that.
Name drop, no.
No, I know. Well, my friend Khaled, he does that all the time.
No name dropping. Don't name.
Don't ruin it. I mean, Khaled loves the podcast, so I don't mind.
Okay, shout him out then.
Yo, shout out Khaled, like bro. But he enjoys doing that. Like he doesn't mind it. I've told him before. My grandfather watches films. Like I remember when remember that movie Death of the Nile came out.
Yeah. Well, the remake.
The remake for the
Agatha Christie movie.
Yeah, the Agatha Christie one. It didn't do so well because of the controversy with Armie Hammer and him being a cannibal or whatever.
Also, it's not a good movie. It's a remake, but whatever.
I saw the remake. I forget what I gave it. Like a 3 probably. It's a CGI.
Kenneth Branagh. I like that they're making. I like that they're making mystery movies, murder mystery movies, but not with Kenneth Branagh, man. All 3: Death on the Nile, Murder Express, and the Venice, Haunting in Venice.
I've not seen Haunting in Venice.
Not good. They're all terrible. I love Agatha Christie movies.
Actually,
I love that the Knives Out movies are coming. Those are much better. But like, dude, Kenneth Branagh needs to stop making. Dude, somebody needs to stop giving this man money to make these things. Give him someone else.
I gave Murder on the Orient Express a 3-star. I gave the other one a 2.5, and I did not see Haunting in Venice, but it is on my watch list.
You see the original Haunting.
The one with my Sidney Lumet, right?
Yeah, it's better.
I'm sure it is. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Do you think?
Sean Connery.
Yes, sir.
Losers always win about their best.
Finish that line.
No. Not in here.
We're unrestricted.
Not in here.
Fair enough.
No, I think the films were all right. Like, I like the fact that he was playing around with it. They just kind of.
I like that they're giving people money to make murder mystery movies. I just think that someone else.
I think it's a very like
after three movies. Whoop, 3 fingers. There you go. I got 3 fingers. Yeah. I think after 3 movies, give someone else a take on it. I don't think he needs a 4th.
I think the ones that I've been happy with so far are the only ones I've been happy with so far are Knives Out. I think so far. I like the first one. I like the second one. Maybe it's like the second one a bit more.
Whatever the new one, Dead Man, whatever is the new one. Dead
Man Walking. Okay, I'll look it up. It's coming out this year, right? Is it coming out this year?
Yeah. I think after that, don't make any more.
They shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, I think Rian Johnson.
Wake Up Dead Man.
There we go. I think Rian Johnson is
the king of mystery. One of the kings of mystery. He's really good at mystery.
But what I mean is he's in. I'm worried if he just keeps on doing these. Like, they're fun, they're cool, but like, go make some original stuff, man.
I mean, he did sell it to Netflix, which was people didn't like it. I thought it was okay, bro. If you made a movie, and it made a decent amount of money, it was on a mid-budget. For the first time, it made a breakthrough. Like, movies with that budget did not make that much money at the time. 2019, I think, pre-COVID a little bit, and then Netflix bought it for $500,000. I would sell it to Netflix for $500,000, honestly.
Yeah, but he got like $400 million because he got $200
to
million.
to make the budget
to make the 2 sequels.
But I mean to buy, like he got $450,000 in his pocket.
Oh, I didn't know how much he got.
Yeah, because they had to buy the rights from him.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that many. Like, it wasn't that much money because he was the only guy, right? Before Netflix. Now, I'm excited for this one, though. I'm excited for this Netflix.
But after this, I say, no, don't make any more. Rian Johnson, go make something new and interesting. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Well, I think a trilogy is a really good
it's a solid format.
I think you can get your ideas out. If you can't get your ideas out in 3 movies, I would say maybe not very good at getting your ideas out. Like I think once you've hit
Yeah.
3 movies, I mean, I say that as a
It's
James
this year-
Bond
this
fan.
year as well,
I say
yeah.
that as a James Bond fan. There are 27 James Bond movies. Like, please keep on making them. Like, I understand there are things.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like after Ryan Johnson's done 3, that's good. I think he's tickled that bone, like, or it's that whatever, like, you know the expression, whatever it is. So
Tickle
like,
that bone.
It's not tickle that bone.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I've heard of. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah,
I know what
but
you're talking
I think after that he's got what he needs to from it. I think he should go do something else. I think Daniel Craig, he's got that. Maybe if he wants to keep on doing Knives Out movies, he can do it with someone else, maybe, or these don't do it at all. Whatever. But
some people get stuck in that.
Yeah,
What's his name? James Cameron got stuck in that with Avatar, but he wants to do that.
yeah, but
at
Daniel
least I
Craig
think.
is interesting because when he was doing James Bond, he had James Bond, but then he's still doing side projects, right? Like
Yeah,
with
which is
Knives
interesting.
Out, Knives Out is not taking up all of Daniel Craig's time. Daniel Craig can still make two movies plus a Knives Out movie every 7 years, right? Like he can still do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not affecting his workflow per
Yeah.
se.
I think it was. Have you heard that? When Marlon Brando was talking with Johnny Depp and how he was asking him how many movies he makes a year, and Johnny Depp went a movie a year, and Marlon Brando went, "That's too many." Because
Well,
Marlon Brando, I don't know. I disagree with that.
But it depends on what kind of movie star you want to be. Or sorry, I shouldn't say movie star. What kind of actor you want to be.
exactly.
If you're a movie star, at
Movie-
least when you're getting started, you gotta. Tom
gotta
Cruise
pump
was
out.
making two a year.
Yeah, he was making
Like
a crazy.
Jerry
amount, which is kinda
Maguire,
crazy. He works back to back.
and Mission Impossible, right? No, or
I look up his filmography. Like,
well, anyways, like he was making them a year. Like he was spitting out in the late '80s and early '90s. He was like,
he's done 55 films. Yeah, he's done late 80s. So he started in 81.
wait, go. So Jerry Maguire and Mission Impossible, yeah, like dude, The Firm and A Few Good Men, like
He did
Sorry,
the
Far
Outside
and
Risky
Away.
Business, All the
Yeah.
Right Moves in 1 year.
mhm. Top Gun and Color of Money in a year.
Yeah, exactly. Cocktail Rayman in a year.
Mhm.
There's some films like Born on the 4th of July. He was nominated for an Oscar for that. So I guess he focused on that more.
Then 92,
Vanilla
Far and
Sky,
Away, A
which
Few
is-
Good Men.
2002 was his fucking like biggest year.
Yeah, but like, so movie stars, and now he's secured. He doesn't have to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, and also the movies that he's take up a lot more time because he's a lot more involved in them.
Yeah, he's doing a
But, like,
film with.
If you're Marlon Brando who just cares about, like, Marlon
Sam.
Brando's a method actor, right? Marlon Brando can't do 2 movies a year because
he won't be able to gem
he
the
can't have two characters in his head, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
So I guess it really depends. Should we go back to the movies that we saw, or are we liking this tangent?
No, we're liking this tangent. We're
Okay,
liking
cool.
this. I'll go back to it now, like in a second. But like I think he's working on a film with Ana de Armas, which I thought was really interesting.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see that the new John Wick got a greenlit?
Oh yeah.
With
Chad Stahelski?
Yeah, yeah.
What
What do you think about that?
I'm happy because I
But
like.
don't you think it was good that they ended it?
I think it was good that we ended it because they literally killed him.
Yeah,
so,
but so how
what better way to end it? But it's like that thing, right? It's like that thing with James Bond. Like you want it to end, but you want to see more. 'Cause
Sure.
You want to be
You know
a part
what?
of it.
I can't complain.
I want it-
my
Listen,
franchise.
man,
Yeah,
I
same.
want it to end.
Mhm.
I want it to end, but I want to be a part of the. Because have you ever like, maybe it's our generation, but have you ever seen like a movie and been like, damn, I wish I saw it when it came out, so that like when someone asked me like, yo, I saw that in theaters.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like when people ask me if I saw Eyes Wide Shut, I was like, yo, I saw that with Tom in theaters.
Yeah, we were not even born yet. We're not even conceived.
Yeah,
We saw that
dude.
though.
1999. So, but
I saw it with my boy.
my boy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really liking.
Nah, that's a great theater going experience.
That was a crazy one, by the way. I'm
was
really
joking.
glad I didn't
No.
see that one in
No, that I
anywhere
dude,
else.
that was fun watching it with you in the
Yeah,
theater.
I
That
think
was
if
fun.
if I'd seen it like anywhere else, it wouldn't have been. It would have been that.
That one's really
I got
interesting when
nightmares.
you see it in a crowd. Like it was nice seeing it with you, but it was also interesting seeing it with someone beside you or someone beside me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like all the stuff in it, man. It's crazy. I'm really excited for the new Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
super excited for it. I think this will be
I'm
it.
excited for it to be the last.
I
I'm
think
really
this will be
excited for it.
I think this will be it. I think this is going to be it. And I'm happy to say that it's going to be it because I saw 3 films in theaters of the Mission Impossible ones. Before the first, like Fallout, I saw Fallout. I wasn't a film fan. I didn't like it. So when I revisited it, I was like, "Yo, this is it." This one's 2 hours long, which is kind of surprising.
Good. It's a 2-part movie. No, the movie's not 2 hours long. It's like the movie's 4 hours and 20 minutes because it's a 2-part movie.
But like,
it's a 4-hour 20-minute movie. What do you mean?
but like, it's intended to be released as 2 movies. So
I know, but
they
the
just call it
story, the story is 4 and a bit hours.
Okay, so sure, yeah. That counts.
If this shit was fucking 3 hours, man, no way.
I would be so happy, dude.
No.
Do you think you can watch like okay? So I think I can watch like a fast movie in theaters. I wanted to ask you this as well. I had this in mind.
Fast? You mean Fast and Furious?
Like fast as in like a thriller or like an action movie or something fast paced, something adrenaline pumping. Can you watch Paris, Texas in IMAX? Would you do that?
Of course. In IMAX, no, but in a theater, hell yeah.
In IMAX?
I don't think Wim Wenders would make it for IMAX.
I don't think it would work for IMAX. That's what I'm saying. I thought you. That's kind of cool. I thought you would say no, but
I don't think he would want to make it in IMAX. Well, first of all, the budget of that movie wouldn't allow it to be made.
Forget budget.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if he was like, yo, shoot it in IMAX,
but
he shot it in IMAX. Let's say he shot it in IMAX
because it doesn't make sense for the story.
Why not, dude? It's IMAX.
Yeah, but IMAX doesn't need to be. Everything doesn't need to be made in IMAX.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that IMAX. I wouldn't pay money to see Paris, Texas IMAX. I love this camera stuff. It's great.
Go back.
There was this other stuff that you could do, but I could never audio F video. I don't want to mess too much with it.
Yeah, don't fuck anything
We're
up.
cooked now.
No, but like I don't know. I don't think it would be shot, and I don't think unless he thought there was a reason for it. I don't think there's a point in doing it. Like sure, so. there are amazing landscapes and visuals in Paris, Texas, but I think they're perfectly captured in the format that it's in. And also that cinematographer,
what's his
Mueller,
name?
something.
I'll look it up.
German, really cool guy, really awesome.
He's done a lot of other stuff. What's the other stuff you see?
To Live and Die in L.A. Dead Man with Johnny Depp. What's Robbie Mueller. There we go. Yeah.
Is he still around?
Repo Man. I'm not sure.
No, he's not around. That's 2018.
24-Hour Party People. Like he's done a lot of interesting stuff.
I think back then as well. I don't know why, but I feel like cinematographers cared more about their craft because they didn't. Or also,
no, it's just different,
and they didn't have.
Filmmaking's different though.
Yeah, it is.
Think about it. When
HDR camera, HD cameras.
I don't know, when George Lucas is making a movie, right? Mm-hmm. You got to be so much more deliberate with what you film
because you have film and it's gonna run out.
And also, you don't know exactly what you're shooting. You can't look back.
Well, we had this discussion before. We didn't have it on camera, but maybe we did actually in the first season. But I said, dude, monitors were it was during Papillon monitors were invented back in like the 80s, dude. Like monitors were a thing. You could get playback.
I know, but I'm talking like American Graffiti. Like he doesn't know exactly with all that night shooting. He doesn't know exactly what things are gonna look like.
Okay, I think he has a pretty good estimate. They're not gonna. This is not a film school where you shoot things. You can't risk that.
There's always that risk though. With
I guess a little bit.
Anyways, my point being, they've got to be very deliberate with what they film nowadays. The same thing with cinematography, but same thing with just filming a movie. Mm-hmm. You just like, fuck it, we'll do 60. Like what's his name? Kubrick's like, shit, we'll do 60 takes of Tom Cruise opening a door. Why? Because we can.
No, but I disagree with. I think my professor as well disagrees with. We should have him on, and we're gonna have Ali Reza on here, hopefully one day. But he says that is dumb.
What's dumb?
Having someone do something for 60 takes.
I'm not saying Kubrick's right, but I'm saying
I don't agree. I don't agree with him or disagree with him. I think if you are Kubrick and you want to do 60 takes, fill your boots, man. That's your movie. I don't care.
Same.
You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying there's the power to do that now.
Yeah, there is now.
You just didn't have the power to do that back in the day. And the same with the cinematography, right? Like now you can just do. There's just so much more you can do. There's so many more options that it's hard to pick something because it's like you got 100 paths instead of like 5.
Dude, video assist began in 1950, so like I don't know what you're talking about. Like I really don't know. Sometimes you tell me that like this stuff doesn't exist. It exists. It's existed since Video monitors existed.
In what capacity?
Just video assist.
Show me what that looks like. Show me what.
Let me pull up.
Show me what George Lucas could have saw in 71 when he saw
video assist. Let's see. This stuff. Like it was really bad, man. It was super rudimentary stuff.
Dude, like that. I don't think that's not showing George. Like when George Lucas is filming American Graffiti and everything's at night.
It's better now. Is that what
he's not seeing shit on that, man.
he's seeing He's seeing something, bro. Video assist existed back then.
I know, but dude, he's not gonna be able to see like what he's filming that well on that. It's
1970s. 1970s video assist. Let's see this. Bro, it existed, man.
Dude, that second photo is
not part of it.
Dude, that is a digital.
This stuff right
here.
Yeah. Let's put it up for you guys. Look.
But that's also not
terrible.
in real time. But that's also not in real time.
They did have it in real time. That's what video assist is, bro.
Is that real time?
It is real time.
It can't be good.
Because they recorded it on VHS,
It
right?
can't be good, man.
Or I don't know what they recorded it on, but I'm not sure. It can't be good. No, you're right. No, of course you're right.
VHS is the 80s, not the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's
not
VHS.
I'm talking like 71 here.
I don't know, but they had video assist.
Okay, but I don't think it's what you're thinking it is. That's what I mean.
It says it right here, Tom. They're not 4K monitors, but they're not like nothing.
You're watching like 5 pixels dance around on that thing, man.
Okay, sure, but it exists. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You try to play back the stuff you're filming on that and tell me how
I don't think it exists anymore. Like I don't even think you can do it anymore. But I think that
should we move on?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about like HD, like cinematography, so HD. And now the things are like look more realistic, right? I don't like that look. The gray, like everything looks so gray. There's no color anymore.
Well, when you film on film, blacks, like the color black, looks different. It's captured.
Not even like early digital era. The films looked. What was the whole HDR thing? There was a video I saw as well. Why movies suck or whatever. Why movies look bad. Why movies don't look like movies. That's the one. This is a great video, guys. This video by Patrick Tommaso. Here. This is a great video, guys, for you guys to check out.
It's because color and light is picked up differently.
Yeah, it looks flatter, but it looks more realistic, right? So you have that in jeopardy. So but like everything looks more gray. It looks flat. I don't know.
I'm telling you, the blacks
are different. No, you're right. No, you're right. No, you are right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But I say it differently because I'm a bit slow.
You're not slow at all. You're saying the same thing differently. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Okay. So I think films look better back then, color-wise. They're gonna reach a level where they're able to do.
Yeah, but I mean, they were messing with the color back in the 40s and 50s, like Technicolor. Do you know how Technicolor was made?
It was coloring over the film, right?
Well, it's 3-step. They get different colors, and they put them all together
on black and white film.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that's not. That stuff is hyper stylized. Like that's not at all what real life looked like. So I mean, sure. Like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of variables that we're not totally talking about here. But like as a blanket statement, I definitely agree with you.
Yeah. And with that being said, let's jump into what's something I saw.
Yeah. After what, like an hour?
58 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Please, I'm really excited.
Did I talk about Mickey 17 on here?
Last week, yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
So I've not seen that many movies, I won't lie. I've just been watching, so I've been watching Egyptian shows. So Ajrel Sha'a, I spoke about that last week.
That was really interesting. That was the
Maid show.
Yeah.
The show about the maid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really funny. And then I mean the Ramadan stuff, yeah. And the whole we talk about like a lot
nice
of producing
shoes.
stuff. Oh, thank you, bro. I just got these.
Wait, just shuffle back and do the same thing. Yeah, there we go.
I just got these. Oh, look at that. Toronto Premium Outlet. Everything's cheap over there. $60. So pretty good deal. Steal. But what are you excited to see then? I'm excited for the new Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Ballerina. When is that coming out?
Can I talk about a couple of other films I saw?
Yeah, for sure. So let's get to you.
So I saw Beat the Devil. I saw Force 10 from Navarone.
Oh, I've heard of this one.
Which
it's 70s, right?
Yep, 78. which is a sequel to The Guns of Navarone, which is a movie I loved.
This is with Harrison Ford, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
a lot of Bond,
one.
a lot of Bond alumni. There's Guy Hamilton directing it, Robert Shaw, Barbara Bach,
Yeah.
a lot of other people. Jaws, Richard Kiel is in it. A lot of the production team is the same as the James Bond movies. Anyways, I did not think it was good at all.
Oh my God, really?
Actually, I didn't think it was bad. I just thought it was like I was expecting a lot more from the production team that I've seen in a lot of movies that I've loved in a lot of movies. And then I saw Run Silent, Run Deep, which is a submarine thriller. That was really interesting by Robert Wise. He's done a lot of classics.
What was it? Say again. Run Silent.
Because of whatever, sonar and stuff. I thought that was pretty good. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Burt Lancaster, that dude is awesome. I've only seen him in a couple movies, but he's so sick.
Yeah.
That was really interesting. So that was the 3 World War II movies: Beat the Devil, Force 10 Navarone, and Run Silent, Run Deep. And then I saw 3 Steve McQueen movies.
Oh my God, you've been watching so many movies.
Dude, I saw these all in like 4 days, and I just haven't watched any movies since.
Are you crazy? Hold on. Let me look at. How many films did you watch per day then?
When?
Like average.
I'll watch like 4 films in like 2 days, or like in 1 day, and then I won't watch movies for like a week. It depends on like what my life.
Sometimes that
depends,
happens.
how much partying and how much running I'm doing, or how much schoolwork.
4 films in 1 day. Which one is the last one I liked for you? How many films have you seen this year? 88, right?
88, yeah.
I saw you log in Beat the Devil, and I saw Force 10 from Never Know.
So I saw 3 Steve McQueen movies, and I'm calling it the impromptu, not planned Steve McQueen car trilogy. Because Bullet, I was a bit wavery on Bullet. I thought it was good, but I thought it was gonna be great, and I didn't think it was great.
Okay.
The car chase,
you over-expected it.
I've been told that it's like amazing, and Tarantino loves it, right? And I thought it was good. I just didn't love it.
Yeah, I hate when someone sets me up for like failure. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think it failed.
I've seen a part of that movie.
I liked it a lot.
I was with Inguna, which is Red Sea, and I was with my great grandmother, Tita Nadia. And I saw the first 20 minutes on the laptop, and I was like, I'm not watching this.
I think Steve McQueen is like one of the coolest guys ever.
He's super cool. James Dean, I've heard cool things about him too.
And then the producer on it, I really wanted to watch the movie because the producer is the same producer as The French Connection, and he's a producer who's known for car chases.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, just those 2 movies, but like those are 2 of the best car chases of all time.
Bullet and
French Connection.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and then I saw Le Mans, which is...
Oh, yeah. I saw you like that.
That's like the biggest car movie that he did, because Steve McQueen loves cars. I thought Le Mans... Dude, I was not expecting a French experimental film.
Le Mans is a French experimental film?
Kind of. Like, it's a commercial, but like, dude, there's like no talking.
Commercial?
It's like...
Transformers, but better story?
Dude, there's no story. It's just like, literally, they just show the race. Like... Dude, it was awesome though. Like, but there's there's experimental shots. There's very little talking. Like, it's very interesting. Like, Steve McQueen is known for. I don't want to say this. I can convey it in an expression. Like, he's very known for that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I was really surprised by it. And it's been on my watch list for a long time. I just never been able to see it. And then the most recent Steve McQueen movie that I watched, I haven't logged it yet, but was The Getaway. And The Getaway is awesome.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
The Getaway.
What would you give it?
4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Yeah.
So you liked it more than Bullet?
And Le Mans, yeah.
And Le Mans. Okay.
It's right up there with Papillon.
That's cool.
The Great Escape is still the best thing he's ever done.
You think so?
Love The Great Escape.
I saw like an hour of that. I don't know why I like watching half of the movie and then not finishing.
Dude, I can't do that. If I start something, I gotta finish it.
I know. And you've done that. I respect that because I made you watch a lot of Egyptian films. Remember when you watched Full Sin Azim and like The Great Chinese Beans and Walad Al-Am, Escaping Tel Aviv? You stuck it out.
I stuck it out.
I don't know. You didn't like those. I was kind of surprised, honestly. Maybe it's just like the culture.
It's definitely a culture thing.
I think a cultural thing, and because I worked with the guy, right? So maybe there's a lot of bias. I would have loved to have enjoyed it.
The Getaway is.
I think you enjoyed
really
the idea of watching it, though, right?
I enjoyed watching it.
You enjoyed watching it. When
I
you
really
learned a lot.
I liked watching a movie that meant a lot to you with you.
Thank you, appreciate that. I enjoyed watching Paris, Texas. I think if I'd seen it, like, I don't know. Sometimes I watch a movie with like Tom loves this in mind, and like I try to love it, and that maybe like changes a bit.
But the Getaway is awesome.
I gotta check out the
Getaway.
Getaway.
Really
Then.
good.
Let me put this on my watch list right now.
So I don't know. There's like 6 films that I saw last week that were pretty good.
I mean, I wanted to watch what I wanted to watch. So I want to take my mom to Black Bag, but she's so insistent I'm not going to the movie theater. No, I want to take her. I'm going to take her eventually.
Well,
the Getaway
I
1972.
wouldn't mind going with you.
This one? 72 or 94?
72.
72.
McQueen died in 81.
Right.
Cancer,
was it?
Cancer.
Shame. Anyways, so...
The king of cool, man.
The king of cool.
He
really was.
The coolest, most stylish guy ever, man.
He really was super stylish. And he had like a fit to him.
He wore those prisons in Papillon like no one else.
The prison outfit?
Yeah. I'm just joking. But like, he's very stylish. He's a cool dude.
I like his style. I think I like what he rocks.
Very classic.
Yeah, super. And then...
Timeless.
I think I could dress like him. Think I could rock his fit?
No one's stopping you from doing it.
I'll dress like him tomorrow. Next week on the podcast when we have LAZ Alonso on.
He's going to show up in shades and like a suit.
Shades in a suit, like Men in Black.
He'll be like Steve McQueen.
Like Steve McQueen.
And then he'll be a man of few words, like Steve McQueen is.
Oh,
it'll be me talking every once in a while. Yeah, I'll be like, yes.
Want to hold it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You know what I did last week?
What do you do?
So we're doing finals. So thesis, or not thesis films, but like films, our final films of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked you to play a part in this, but we weren't able to find the right schedule. But I acted in a Bond scene.
Yeah, you were James Bond.
I was James Bond. So I'll play this on whenever it comes out. I'll play it on here. But I gave
I sent my best, but I was away. I could not join.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But I was really sad. The director didn't want me to use my British accent. So
why don't you just play that right now?
The name's Bond, James Bond. So she didn't want me to do that.
And give me the line reading that you did for the final take.
Which one?
The one that she wanted you to go.
The name's Bond, James Bond.
Is that how you did it?
I think I did something like that. I sounded too meta. I was not a fan.
No, if the director wants
the
director's got the vision.
The director's got the vision. We changed a little bit. So it was Silva and Bond. No, I definitely play it on here. What else did I act in recently? I did a little bit. I did a little bit of acting.
You were in Schroeder's last film, right?
I was in Schroeder's last film. I did a little bit of producing as well. I produced Osmond's film. I produced, executive producer.
Any stunt reels coming up?
Unfortunately not. No, I tried. I'm trying to get like. Here's the thing. You know what the problem with stunts is? You can't get certified.
Who's the next person who's going to hit you with their car?
You will be. Can you? Hit
No,
me?
I will not be hitting you with my car. Because first of all, there's gonna be a dent in my mom's car. Oh, actually, more importantly, there's gonna be a dent in you.
There's gonna be a dent in me. No, maybe not. But you know what's funny?
Maybe not. Definitely.
Maybe not.
Definitely.
You know what's funny? People remember I spoke to someone and he's like, how much do you weigh? I'm like, I'm like 170. And he goes, yeah, so that's not much weight on the car. I'm like, but I'm not landing on your car at 170. I'm landing your car at like 300 pounds because of the force of the, right? I guess.
Physics.
Yeah.
But you're moving in the air, you're going fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The crazy thing about stunts is you can't go to a school and say like, yo, I want to become a certified stunt coordinator. That's not how that works. You got to become a stuntman. You do so many films, like 50 stunts on like, and then they start like, yo, you want to do choreography, and then they like you become a stunt guy, but then they maybe like give you like a certification, but like you can't really go to a place to get certified being a stunt guy. You know what I mean? Which kind of sucks. I was hoping to become a stunt guy, but look, let's just a stunt coordinator before fourth year thesis, so that they were doing it. I think for this thesis for this year, they did a car hit, but they did a green screen. I forget what movie it was called, but they did it. And speaking of stunts, car hits, Ballerina's coming out. I thought it was gonna be coming out this February.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I love Ana de Armas.
Doesn't look good, man. Does not look good.
Why not, dude? You don't think it looks
bad reviews?
How does it have bad reviews? It's not even out yet. It comes out in June.
There's a screening.
Early screening?
Yeah, there's an early screening of it.
I'll check out an early screening.
There's been a triple production.
Has it been?
Yeah.
That's true. That's sad. That's sad to hear. I just bumped my chin into the mic. Well, I think I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun just to watch it. It might not be the best movie ever, and I don't think it will be because it's not directed by Chad Stahelski. But
well, I
feel like I love.
I don't want to see.
I love Ana de Armas.
A John Wick type movie. I don't want to see a John Wick.
But that's happening without even the marketing.
But, no, sorry. I don't want to see. I don't want to see someone imitate what Stahelski did. Like I think.
But that's already happening, Tom.
I know, but I'm saying I don't want to see it.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were like, don't do it.
No. Well, I'm telling them don't do it, but they've already done it.
Yeah, well, there's so many.
Don't listen to me, man. I'm a 20-year-old who doesn't know shit.
But no, you know a lot. You know a lot.
But like, I don't know. That's not what I want to see.
Oh my God, did I just? Okay. Well, what I saw is so many movies because every film followed a certain action style trend. So now it's John Wick, right? The long takes with the extended like wide shot, right?
Yeah, but that was also like the Tom Cruise thing. Like that's the whole thing is.
I think it set a different tone, man. I think
I know, but I'm just saying.
Tom Cruise is in like Mission Impossible. Which one? Because 2 was very different. 1 was a standard.
Just talking about 2000s onwards. Obviously, you have Bourne come in. It's all about fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like
and then
Bourne.
Then that gets tired. Then
John Wick comes in.
No, but Mission Impossible.
For which one, dude?
Any and all of them. All I'm saying is Mission Impossible and John Wick. They come in tandem. The whole thing, like obviously, there's the gung fu in John Wick. But what I'm saying is, the whole thing now, what's popular is showing
the
your
whole
lead actor doing the thing.
Yeah, and not cutting
which is a
with
Mission
the
Impossible and a John Wick thing.
Well, it came out. Oh, I guess so. Mission Impossible 4, right?
No, dude, Mission Impossible 2. You see him doing.
Bro, 2 was different. 2 was very different.
I know.
2 was made by John Woo. 2 was like a Chinese action movie. No,
I know, but what I'm talking about is you're seeing Tom Cruise doing these things, which is in vogue now, right?
How does that compare to like Matt Damon doing these things in Jason Bourne?
You're not seeing. It's a quick cut. You're not seeing him.
You mean like a wide?
Yeah.
You show the wide.
Which is what you're talking about with John Wick. I'm just saying it's both of them. I'm saying it's both.
But I feel like John Wick was able to capitalize on the style the most and set the trend.
No, because Mission Impossible was doing it before John Wick was doing it. And think about that. That is Tom Cruise's whole persona right now. Is I do my own stunts, and you see me do them.
Yeah, and there's a very big difference between I do my own stunts and I don't use stuntmen. By the way,
of course,
a huge difference.
I know,
but people don't get the difference. So, do you mind if I explain the difference to the viewers?
Yeah. But then we'll get back quickly on it.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead. So I use my own stunts means I do the stunt. I don't use stuntmen. Nobody ever does that. That's not a thing. The takes where they record takes where Tom Cruise doesn't do it and the stuntman does it, and when the editor gets it, if the stuntman does it better than Tom Cruise, he's going to use that take. Mm-hmm. Even if Tom Cruise did it in another take.
My point being is it was in fashion in the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, before John Wick happened, to show Tom Cruise doing to market the movie on Tom Cruise
doing his own stunts,
and you seeing him.
That's a very original Tom Cruise thing.
And I'm talking about filmmaking style. That's what's in vogue right now.
Yes.
If you look at James Bond is perfect point to make about that. And James Bond has followed all the action trends in the 2000s.
James Bond, by the way, perfect litmus test for how filmmaking is.
Of course, yeah.
If you want to look at filmmaking in a year and how far it's come, watch a James Bond movie in that year. You won't know exactly because they were making money, they were making bank, right? So that was the whole point.
They became innovators, and now they're trendsetters, and now they're trend followers. But whatever. My point being, Bourne comes out, and you have Casino and Quantum, which are in the style of Bourne. Then you have Skyfall and Spectre, which are in the style of The Dark Knight. And Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, that's right.
And the new one, No Time to Die, is all these long takes of you seeing Daniel Craig do things, or you seeing Daniel Craig stuntman doing things. But anyways, it's not cutting, right? Which is a total John Wicky kind of thing.
John Wicky, Mission Impossible.
There's much more like hand-to-hand combat and all that stuff in the new one.
The best gun fu you will ever see is in Equilibrium.
No,
bro, have you guys seen?
Dude, YEHIA and I watched this together. Right? It's not.
He hates it. I love this movie.
It hits you over the head with all the themes, man.
Did you like it? Or sorry, what'd you give it?
Go like 2-star maybe.
So you didn't hate it.
I hated it.
It's so cool, dude. It's such a cool movie.
Dude, this is like a film student like kind of movie.
I'd
Like,
be down to make
do you
it.
see the theme? Are you sure?
You said it was heavy-handed. I agree with
Yeah.
you there, by the way.
It's like a film student. Like, I want to make sure they get it. We got it, bro.
I mean, it is. I think the action was really cool. That was original. They use a lot of Matrixy stuff. I wasn't aware of this. Tom pointed it out. Let me cut to me because I don't. Where's the ad? But no, sorry.
I mean, obviously, I know it's based off 1984 or whatever. But it's
it is based off.
But like, dude, look at that shot. Tell me that's not a Matrix shot.
It is a Matrix shot. Absolutely.
Yeah. Dude, they're wearing fucking black suits.
No,
like,
absolutely.
It's the Matrix.
I'll leave this running in the background for a bit. But I don't want to get copyrighted either. Let's get. Okay, hold on. It's gonna happen right now. So this stuff is original. This stuff is super cool.
No, it's the Matrix.
This stuff is not the Matrix.
This is knockoff Bullet Time.
This is not knockoff Bullet Time.
Yes, it is, dude.
Have you seen Bullet Time?
Dude, this
it's
is
the
totally
slow-mo stuff.
No, okay, not Bullet Time, but it's a totally knockoff of other stuff.
I think
they
can hear this too. I think they can hear it. Which is kind of fun. Oh no, they can't. Let me maybe.
Okay, dude, this is totally knockoff of the Matrix, man. I'm sorry, but it's good. It's a good knockoff, but it's a knockoff of the Matrix.
The director also was not a very well esteemed. I didn't know this before Tom pointed it out, but he was not a very great director.
Dude, this is totally the Matrix, man. Look at it.
It is very Matrix. No, I agree 100%. But I mean the choreography, the gun kata stuff, that was cool.
It's Matrix.
It's not.
Matrix 2 fight.
Matrix 2.
2 hallway fight.
Okay. Let's see. We need a producer to like look stuff up all the time. I wanted to get a producer or like an editor.
Tell me, just look at the first shot of that. Tell me.
Wait, they're doing a naked gun with Liam Neeson?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh my god, no!
Just look at the thumbnail. Tell me that thumbnail.
It's the exact same.
It's a knockoff, man. It's
okay,
the same
cinematography.
Just skip through.
I've not seen this movie actually, which kind of is a sin in filmmaking. I've seen the first one. So
hey guys, dude, look, black suits. What? Black and white? What? No way.
Dude, I agree with you, Tom. I'm saying that
hair?
the gun stuff. The way they did that shot was really cool, by the way.
Dude, this fight is like amazing.
I've never seen this fight.
This fight, also the music. Can you turn the music on?
It's playing it for the viewers.
Okay, never mind.
So I can't.
Dude, it's one of the best like
this is very
soundtrack.
This is very different, by the way.
Not this part of the fight. Later, but
Okay.
They get.
Do you mind if I skip through?
I don't think there's any guns in this fight. No, there are guns in this fight. But the way he's fighting is very similar.
Dude, no, he's fighting like in a kung fu movie, bro.
Not this part of the fight, but later. But also, this is one of the best like edited fights ever. Like, this fight is so good.
Did you like the second movie? As a movie or just the action?
Look at that.
That's super cool,
dude. But this is totally the same thing as what Christian Bale is doing.
Christian. Oh yeah.
Dude, look at this. Is this not the same thing?
Dude, he's using the guns.
I know, but
it's way cooler. I won't lie. It's way cooler. So this is veered away from Bond a bit, from Bourne. This is before Bourne, right?
This comes out
the same year as Bourne.
2003.
2003? Is it?
This is IMAX. This is.
Let me see. Bourne Identity release date. Bourne Identity.
2002. 2002. Okay, yeah.
So the Matrix.
Matrix is
Revolution. No, the Matrix
they both
Reloaded. Yeah, so 2003. So this is after, but I respect how it's maintained its like the style, like its own style. It didn't try to copy.
All I'm saying is this and the movie you're talking about, whatever it's called, is like the same thing.
Equilibrium. It's a really bad name for a movie as well.
It's a really bad movie.
I love the movie. I love it.
Dude, look at that! Look at that! What?
That's
so
not in Equilibrium.
I know, but I'm just telling you it's cool.
Oh yeah, of course, dude. This looks insane. I gotta watch this.
Oh, dude, tell me, and I'll watch it with you because I want to rewatch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, we gotta do the whole franchise.
The third one's awful.
This is so.
The second one, the fights are pretty cool.
Oh, I'm so mad they made a fourth one. I always forget about that one. That one must suck, right? The fourth one, the last one.
But like, dude,
I don't
isn't this awesome, man?
They shot that at 60. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so sick. I want to make stuff like this.
I want to watch you make stuff like this, man.
Oh, this is gonna be so
much fun. You make this, man. I'll watch it 100 times.
This is so cool, by the way.
Look, dude, he pins his arm
to the wall with the thing.
With the sword. Isn't that sick?
Oh man, this is like the Jackie Chan.
Look.
Okay.
Also, we have to watch this with the music because the music is like some techno dance stuff that's so good.
Okay, the audience is hearing it though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's great about this? You know what's great about this? This is Jackie Chan style, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying this is like new revolutionary. I'm just saying
No,
it's awesome.
Yeah. It's recontextualized, definitely. It's its
Yeah,
own
yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is
no one's flying in Jackie Chan movies.
no, but
Neo's
the old kung fu movies, they always used to use wire work. Yeah,
yeah. They're doing big jumps, but Neo in this movie is like flying.
What I mean by the Jackie Chan format is
like, dude, look at this long shot. Like, dude, that's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, what Jackie Chan's style is using the world around you to create a fight scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
this stuff.
I'm gonna use a rag, and I'm gonna twirl it up. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit you with it, and it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where's the gun stuff?
I think he grabs a gun at the end or something. But look, dude, look at that shot. Isn't that sick?
Yeah, the fighting. I love fighting 2-on-1. That's so cool. Well, 3-on-1 too now. I don't know the context of this, but I don't even need to know.
Dude, it doesn't even matter, but it's just a cool fight. I remember there being gunplay, but maybe not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But dude, isn't that awesome?
Into the Matrix. Awesome. Into the Matrix. But
okay,
that's
moving
so
on.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me watch that, bro. That's awesome. But I think that this style, still, there's many differences between this and Equilibrium. I won't lie. Listen, man.
There's differences because it's made better, but it's the same thing.
Okay. Yes, but I'm talking about the gun kata thing, the fighting with the guns while they're shooting.
That's choreographed by your beloved David Leitch and Stahelski.
This stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No wonder it's better because it's by the guys
by the guys who did John Wick with the same John Wick guy.
Yeah. No wonder it's fucking good.
It's great.
It's those guys.
Great stuff.
Can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually injured himself really badly on that movie. I think Chud on the previous one or something like that. But action is a whole other genre that I love. I think that I'm a very different film student in the sense that I'm the only guy who actually likes this stuff.
Only guy in the world.
No, I think it's a very. Do you think it's an underrated genre?
Action?
Yeah.
No.
In film schools.
Film schools, sure.
Yeah. You know why? They don't teach you. They don't ever teach you. You know what I want to do? If I ever don't make it as a filmmaker, and I have the option to teach in film school, I'm gonna create a course.
Yeah, but you have to be allowed to make that course.
I will be certified by then.
No, like the IMA or whatever is gonna have to like allow you to make that course.
Well, I'm saying like if I was given the privilege to make a course, like hypothetically, that's the course I'd make. I make an action cinema course.
Mm-hmm.
Some people in the back.
I say hi to Rob. Rob's in the background.
Hold on, let's.
Rob.
Hold on, let's get Rob. Let's go.
Yo, Rob, get it. Come in here. No, I'm joking.
We almost got LAZ ALONSO in here. Remember?
Yeah. Rob just waved to me. Hello, Rob.
Hey, what's up? Yo, that was Rob. So tell us about Rob.
Rob's like the coolest guy in RTA. This guy does everything. He's the nicest guy. He'll help you with anything. He's the smartest guy. He's so involved. Rob is the ideal RTA student.
That's awesome. Well,
and he's my friend.
That's cool. What movies are you excited for? I mean, we spoke about Ballerina. I'm excited for Mission Impossible.
Ballerina.
Yeah, okay. I guess so. I am because it has.
Dude, I'm really
Ana
excited.
de Armas, bro.
I'm really excited to see Mission Impossible with you.
Thank you.
And then my friend.
40X.
My friend Laird is a big dude. You know what? If Tom Cruise and what's his name, Christopher McQuarrie, tell me to see it in that, I'll watch it with you in that.
Okay.
I trust them. I believe them.
I don't think they're gonna put it in 40X.
If they say watch in IMAX, which they will say, I'll watch in IMAX.
They'll just say pay us money to watch it.
Yeah,
that's what they're essentially saying.
My friend is a big Tron fan, so the new Tron movie's coming out this year or next year. I don't remember really. Whatever it is.
I have a list. This is actually a cool listing site, but it lists like by day what movies are coming out. So April 4th, The Friend has some. I'm excited for a movie called The Amateur. Have you heard of The Amateur?
Yeah, dude, I don't like Rami Malek. I don't like. I'm not looking forward to that movie.
I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what he does with it. And then I wanted to see Death of a Unicorn, A24. I thought that was cool, but it didn't get any good reviews. But what was...
You can still like it.
Sorry?
You might still like it.
I might enjoy it. And then what were we talking about? Amateur? Oh, what did you say?
Tron.
New Tron movie.
I'm not sure when. It could be next year. But I think it might be next year.
Okay.
But I'm excited to see that with my friend.
2025.
2025, okay, yeah. I'm not because I think it looks good or anything, but just because my friend and I, we watched Legacy. That's like one of his like childhood movies. Mm-hmm. And we watched Legacy.
2011 one?
Yeah, we watched Legacy a couple times. together, and I'm excited to see the new one with him.
I think I've heard bad things about Legacy. Do you like it?
Well, it's the director of Top Gun Maverick. It's what's his name?
Joseph something.
Yeah,
he did Oblivion.
Stahelski.
He did Oblivion as well.
I think he is a great visual director. I don't think story is great in any of his movies. Like Top Gun Maverick, the story is not why I'm watching that movie. Like the story.
Well, I think it's a good story where they get stranded on the base and.
That's not story, man. That's
cool though. That's plot.
It's plot. It's not story.
It works.
It works. Yes, it does work. I think. I don't think the plot is very good in Tron Legacy, but I do. Like the vibes are high in that movie.
Are they better than the original Tron movie?
The original Tron movie is weird. Like it's not great. It's
really?
like
it's like experimental kind.
Like it's weird that they decided to make a sequel so many years later because I don't think it was like a beloved movie.
You know what movie I wanted to see? Friendship. Have you heard of this one?
No, I haven't.
It's a Paul Rudd movie. It's a comedy.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be so much fun.
It was at TIFF.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm not a big Paul Rudd guy.
Really? You know what's funny about Paul Rudd? Paul Rudd and I share the same birthday. Our birthday was both yesterday. But the reason
I'm wishing you a happy birthday and not Paul Rudd.
Thank you. Why I'm excited for this film is because it's a funny movie. It's like about this guy who moves in with like next to his neighbor, and he's like, "Yo, I want you to be my friend." He's like, "My friend," and then like halfway through the movie, he's like, "Yo, I don't want you to be my friend anymore." It's like when they it's like a kid's story, but they recontextualize it in like a.
Yeah, I hate that.
Really?
I hate when adults start taking the place of kids and all that stuff. I hate it.
It kind of is like that though. Then Paul Rudd did Death of a. I don't know what Paul Rudd's doing with A24 like recently. You don't like Anchorman? You don't like him in Anchorman?
I don't like Paul Rudd in many things.
You just don't think he's a good actor?
He's not my kind of actor. No, he's fine. He's good. I don't think he's a bad actor. It's just he's very much leans into comedy, and I'm very specific with my comedy, and he doesn't tickle my bone.
Is that what it's? I don't know what the quote is.
It's not that. Tickle my funny bone. There we go.
Is it tickle my funny bone?
Tickle my funny bone. That's the word.
Tickle my funny bone.
He doesn't tickle my funny bone.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah, that's a good line. But like, I don't think he does. I guess no. He no. My legs are over there. I think that's a good delivery, but I don't think he's like a great deliverer of lines. I don't even think his jokes are that funny. But whatever.
I don't know.
That was a good one.
I think Anchorman on rewatches. I think the sequel to Anchorman is terrible.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it on the first rewatch, or first time I watched it, but maybe on like a rewatch, I didn't like it that much. And I do love the first Anchorman movie.
I'd rewatch the first one with you.
I think the first. What did I give it? Let's see what I gave this one.
First, we got to watch Matrix Reloaded, and then we'll watch Anchorman. How about that? But I really want to see Reloaded with you.
I don't want to rewatch Anchorman. I don't think it's the greatest movie ever.
Okay, can we say, you know what? Yeah. This week, why don't we do this week or this weekend?
5 star. I love this movie. Okay.
This weekend or this week, we'll do Resurrection.
Let's do it. Resurrection, is that that's the newest one.
No.
Reloaded.
Sorry, Reloaded, my bad. The third one, I mean, you should see it just to be a completist, but it's not great. But dude, the second one is like half great and half bad, but it's worth seeing.
Yeah, I know that there's this one scene where he explains like a load of stuff that nobody gets.
Well, the thing is, it was the same thing with so many of these movies, right? The first one creates mystery and lore, and the second one over-explains an attempt to have you invested, and it's just like, it was actually cooler when I didn't know.
Exposition kind of.
Yeah, but dude, the fight scenes, there's some good. I don't know if it beats the first one, but it's.
Also, Equilibrium came out before the second one, by the way. Guess what?
I know, but the Equilibrium's ripping off the first one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the gun stuff, man.
Yeah, I know, bro.
All right, bro. I can't change your mind. What are we gonna do? What else did they do? The Animatrix.
There's 2 short movies or something. But are we good this weekend? This week, sometime to watch that?
Yes,
I think it'll be really fun.
Yeah, I gotta watch the first one.
I think it's the kind of movie that we're both gel with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What movies? What did you give it?
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Just
because there's some great stuff. There's some stuff that I love. There's also some stuff that I really don't like. But I don't know. It's here and it's here. It's like both sides of the extreme. So middle.
Yeah. Well, what's kind of cool is this is one of the first franchises where they're like, yo, have this budget and shoot 2 and 3 at the same time. Because they shot 2 and 3 at the same time.
Came out the same year too.
2 and 3?
2003,
Oh
2003.
yeah. Revolutions.
Beginning and the end of the year. That's partially why the box office wasn't great.
I don't know who decided this was a good format. I don't know. People are
Yeah,
idiots.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
Producers
like,
are stupid. Just release it the next year.
Dead
You have
Reckoning
it.
1 and 2 were supposed to come out 2013, 2014. And that's good. A year apart is good. I know it's not 2014 because
Which one? Sorry.
Dead Reckoning.
Dead
It
Reckoning.
was supposed to be 23 and 24.
Yeah, but it was 23 and 25.
But that's because of strikes.
We'll see.
and stuff.
We'll see what happens. We'll
Yeah.
see if it affects it. I'm sure it will.
Well, it affected its shooting schedule.
Oh,
100%.
definitely. And budget. I think it's
Yeah.
one of the most expensive movies made in the last 10 years. Definitely.
But like, if that had gone to plan, and it was 23, 24. That's good because you give people a year, which is enough time to like want a new one.
Yeah.
But like the same year, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Well, I think that's all I've got to say for today.
That
It's
was awesome.
2 p.m. We did the show is 90 minutes, so we went 40 minutes above our usual time. And this was
But I had so much fun doing it. Man.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. Let me zoom out of this camera so we can see. Oh, there's Rob in the background.
Yes, Rob feature.
Rob feature. So is this camera? No, this camera. This camera. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a new sort of format.
Yeah, I didn't actually tell you because I just got this email from Spirit Live, but they said thank you, and we look.
Oh, really?
They said we look forward. No, we look forward. I'm so tired, man. They wish us the best on exams. So
okay, so they weren't.
Spirit Live wishes YEHIA and Tom.
They didn't mind my Megan Fox joke.
Apparently not.
They didn't. Or maybe they didn't see it.
It might have been that. Maybe they just didn't see it.
Maybe they sent out an automated email as well. They could have done that. But I'm really happy. We will try to renew with Spirit Live. I wasn't sure if you wanted to or not, but I think we want.
I think it's a good idea.
I want to. I think it's a good idea.
But I think in the meantime, in this
We
summer,
should do this. Yeah, we should.
I think we're gonna try to get a episode out roughly every week.
How about
in this kind of
How
format.
about we say we'll definitely have a guest on by next time?
Sure.
I think this is a good window, 12 to 2, but we're gonna free up anyway because classes are done. This is your last week of classes as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is my last week of classes as well. I didn't go to any classes today, but I did go to classes last week. I have a class tomorrow and Wednesday, and that'll be done.
Your mother doesn't watch this.
Why?
She just said you didn't go to class.
Brother, she lives with me in the house, so.
Oh, true. I forgot. Yeah, she's here.
She tried waking me up, but.
Hi, yes, mom.
Hello, mama. But
Did she care?
I mean, she always cares. It's a 1 hour lecture though, so 1 hour lecture. It was 50-minute lecture technically, and we already finished all the assignments for that class. It's one of those classes where it's like a 2 hour lab and then 1 hour lecture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like those classes. Just make it like a full thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird, but hey, it's whatever.
I like that more because 3 hours is too long sometimes. For
you know what? You're right. Sometimes
it's better for learning. It's not it's not better for like, I don't know. If you're lazy and you don't want to do it. But
yeah. Well, was camera 1 or whatever? Well,
we're calling it camera 1.
Or call it camera 1. Let's call it camera 4 because why not?
4.
So camera 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you like this format. And 3, 2, 1. We'll see you at the movies. Right?
Oh, yeah, and please comment if you like this kind of style or not. What you'd like to see change. We're open. We're open. We're looking to make this the best show it can be for us, for the two of us, and also you. So
yeah,
please let us know.
We're All right. We'll see you at the movies, guys. Love you all. Peace.